Why do high-value men seem to have an aura that attracts admiration and respect from everyone around them, especially women? It's not a mystery, believe me. It's about understanding the core principles of human nature and psychology and embodying these principles in your daily actions. In this video, we delve into 4 essential behaviors that high-value men avoid with women, drawing wisdom from ancient Stoicism and modern psychology. If you're ready to elevate your life, warrior, then listen closely and join our journey. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on powerful insights that will transform your life. One of the most common mistakes men make is being overly available to women. Why is this a problem? It's rooted in the biology of human attraction and the psychology of value. When you're always available, it signals that you have nothing better to do, and it diminishes your perceived value. Think about it. Scarcity creates value. The rare diamond is treasured more than the common stone. Believe me, being too available can make you appear desperate, and desperation is never attractive. High-value men understand the importance of maintaining their own lives, interests, and goals. They know that their time is precious and should be spent wisely. This doesn't mean you should ignore or neglect a woman you're interested in, but it does mean that you should prioritize your own life and not rearrange everything to fit someone else's schedule. Consider this. If you're always available, you're not giving her the chance to miss you or to appreciate the time you do spend together. It's essential to have a balanced approach, where your availability is limited but meaningful. This creates a sense of anticipation and respect. For example, if you're always texting back immediately or dropping everything to meet her, you're setting a precedent that you will always be at her beck and call. This is not what high-value men do. Instead, they maintain their routines, pursue their passions, and ensure that their lives are fulfilling with or without a woman's immediate presence. High-value men also understand the importance of having their own social circles and hobbies. They are not dependent on a single person for their happiness. This independence is incredibly attractive because it shows confidence and self-sufficiency. It's very important to do this correctly. Balance your availability with maintaining your personal space and activities. This not only increases your value in her eyes, but also ensures that you remain a high-value man who respects himself and his time. Compliments can be a double-edged sword. While it's good to appreciate and acknowledge a woman's qualities, overdoing it can have the opposite effect. High-value men understand the fine line between genuine appreciation and excessive flattery. Why does this matter? Because constant compliments can come across as insincere or even manipulative. When you shower a woman with too many compliments, it can seem like you're trying too hard to win her approval. This behavior can stem from insecurity and the need for validation, which are traits of a low-value man. Women, being perceptive to these nuances, can often sense when a man is not being authentic. High-value men, on the other hand, compliment sparingly and meaningfully. They don't use compliments as a tool to gain favor, but as genuine expressions of appreciation. This makes their words more impactful and sincere. For example, rather than constantly telling her she's beautiful, which she might hear all the time, you could compliment her on something unique that shows you're paying attention, like her intelligence or the effort she put into a particular project. It's also crucial to avoid using compliments to fill awkward silences or to try to make a woman like you. Believe me, genuine connections are built on mutual respect and understanding, not on a barrage of flattering words. A high-value man knows his worth and doesn't feel the need to constantly validate himself through another person's approval. Remember, it's about quality, not quantity. A well-placed, sincere compliment can go a long way, whereas too many can dilute your impact. Maintain your standards, warrior, and let your compliments reflect your true feelings and observations, not a need to be liked. Emotional regulation is a hallmark of a high-value man. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but about managing them wisely. Why is this important? Because it shows strength, self-control, and reliability. Women are naturally drawn to men who can handle their emotions effectively, especially in challenging situations. When you let your emotions dictate your actions, it can lead to impulsive and regrettable decisions. High-value men understand the importance of maintaining composure and not letting emotions cloud their judgment. This is where Stoicism plays a crucial role. Stoicism teaches us to control what we can and to accept what we cannot. It's about maintaining a calm and rational mindset, regardless of external circumstances. For example, if a woman says something that triggers you, a low-value man might react impulsively, showing anger or frustration. A high-value man, however, will take a moment to process his feelings and respond thoughtfully. This not only prevents unnecessary conflicts, but also demonstrates maturity and emotional intelligence. Keeping emotions in check also means not being overly affected by a woman's moods or behaviors. Women can sometimes test a man's emotional resilience, consciously or unconsciously. By remaining calm and composed, you show that you are not easily swayed and that you can be a stable presence in her life. This doesn't mean you should be cold or indifferent. Empathy and understanding are important, but they should be balanced with emotional strength. Believe me, emotional regulation is a skill that will serve you well in all areas of life, not just in relationships. It builds trust, respect, and admiration. Women are naturally attracted to men who exhibit emotional strength and maturity. It's about being a warrior, steadfast and unwavering, yet compassionate and understanding. A high-value man is driven by his goals and aspirations. He understands that his purpose and mission in life come first. This focus and determination are incredibly attractive to women. Why? Because it shows ambition, discipline, and a sense of direction. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a clear sense of purpose and are actively working towards it. When you make a woman the center of your world, you lose sight of your own goals and ambitions. This can lead to dependency and a lack of fulfillment. High-value men know that their personal development and achievements are paramount. They prioritize their goals and ensure that their actions align with their long-term vision. For example, if you're constantly canceling plans or neglecting your work to spend time with a woman, it signals that you don't have a strong sense of purpose. This can be unattractive because it shows a lack of discipline and ambition. On the other hand, if you maintain your focus on your goals and integrate her into your life in a balanced way, it shows that you are driven and purposeful. Women respect men who have their own lives and are not overly dependent on them for happiness. It's important to maintain a healthy balance between pursuing your goals and nurturing your relationships. High-value men create a life that is rich and fulfilling, with or without a woman's presence. Believe me, this doesn't mean you should neglect your relationships, but rather that you should ensure they complement your life and goals. A woman should see you as a partner who is on his own path, not as someone who is aimlessly drifting through life. This focus and determination are what set high-value men apart. Incorporate her into your life without losing sight of your own journey. Share your goals and ambitions with her and encourage her to pursue her own. This mutual respect and support create a strong and healthy relationship where both partners thrive. Remember, warrior, your goals define you. Stay true to them, and the right person will respect and admire you for it. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-control, discipline, and inner strength. These principles are integral to being a high-value man. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless, but about managing our emotions wisely and maintaining our composure in the face of adversity. High-value men embody these Stoic principles, and it reflects in how they interact with women and navigate relationships. For example, a Stoic man understands that he cannot control other people's actions or feelings, but he can control his own responses. This mindset allows him to stay grounded and focused, regardless of the emotional turbulence around him. He doesn't seek validation from others because he is secure in his own worth and values. High-value men also practice stoic detachment, meaning they do not become overly attached to outcomes or people. They understand that everything in life is transient, and they remain resilient and adaptable. This detachment doesn't mean they don't care, but rather that they maintain a healthy perspective and do not let external events dictate their inner peace. By embracing stoicism, high-value men cultivate a sense of inner calm and strength that is incredibly attractive to women. It shows that they are reliable, composed, and capable of handling life's challenges with grace and wisdom. We've explored the 4 things high-value men never do with women. Avoiding being overly available, not fawning and complimenting excessively, keeping emotions in check, and focusing on personal goals. These principles, rooted in the biology of human attraction and the wisdom of stoicism, are key to developing into a high-value man. Remember, warrior, the path to becoming a high-value man is a continuous journey of self-improvement and discipline. It's about embodying strength, wisdom, and authenticity in every aspect of your life. If you're ready to take this challenge and elevate your life, leave a comment saying, "Challenge accepted." Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more powerful insights. Together, we can become the best versions of ourselves.